Hello Libra, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of May 17th. So I'll be taking a look at your overall energies for the week with the oracle cards, and then we'll get into the details with the tarot. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with this Sacred Traveler card. So let's see what we have in store for you next week. We have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. Nice energy, really nice energy. So, you're an air sign, Libra. Sometimes air signs can get kind of stuck in their head. So maybe this is a week for you to really be listening kind of to your heart. What does your heart want to do? What new direction could you maybe go into? And you have Teacher. So there could be somebody that's coming onto your path that is going to be a teacher in some form, or maybe you're going to be a teacher for them. There might be a lesson because, with the Voyage of the Heart, there could be a new soulmate on your path. And, there could be some lessons that are learned with this. So we're going to take a look at that. And you have Into Me, I See. So this is looking deep within you. Trying to, listening to your heart. And I think it's kind of interesting. There's kind of like a butterfly or something right there. Near the heart. You could be actually, I think it's kind of interesting that both of these cards kind of have similar coloring. And, like flowing from the heart. There could be somebody on your path or somebody that was on your path that helped to open up your heart chakra. Somebody that you either learned a lesson from or, they from you again. But somebody that's kind of helped you to see things in a different way. In a perspective of love, perhaps in romantic love or just, family or friends, we'll see. Unfinished Symphony. So there's something that you haven't finished. I'm kind of, this sounds a little bit like, somebody coming back from the past, or maybe you're thinking of somebody from the past, somebody, that maybe the relationship, and it doesn't have to be romantic, but the relationship that you had with this person did teach you a lesson, and it's not finished. Whatever this is not finished. So we're going to look at the tarot and get some more details about this, but I think you're seeing yourself in a different perspective because we have Into Me, I See. So you're looking at this situation, this relationship, in a different light. You may have had some type of enlightenment about the situation. Yeah, the center of your reading is the Ten of Wands. So this is kind of like at the end of a cycle. It's been a long journey. I mean, this card for me in this deck is just really, look at, she has, all of her bundles on the ox, and she's carrying her luggage, and it's just kind of a feeling of hopelessness, not really sure where she's going, right? And at this moment, you might kind of feel like that. This may have been a hard lesson to learn, this situation here. Because you're crossed by the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody that's really confident and inspiring, outgoing, and since this is crossing you, you're not feeling this, right? So you may be, the situation may have left you feeling not confident in yourself, not sure what the next direction is, where you're going next. So we'll get some information about that. Below you is the Star. This is nice energy because whatever transpired here, there is a lesson that you've learned, and I have a feeling that you've learned the lesson. You're ready to move on from this situation. And it's bringing you a lot of healing. And, you know, I kind of feel like it's bringing you healing to your heart because we have the voyage of the heart. Above you is the Ten of Cups. Nice. I believe Gemini had that in the same position. So, you know, you may be dealing with a Gemini, a fellow air sign. We'll see. So what's in the past? Your energy in the past is judgment. Okay, so this can mean, you know, this is kind of like it can be a reconciliation, rejuvenation, but it also can mean making choices, having to make a choice, and it's in the past. So maybe you had to make a choice about moving on from a situation. Six of Cups. So this is in your future position. Six of Cups. Okay, so let's see what is in your energy. Is the world. Yeah, you're trying to step into a new world. You're at the end of this cycle. You know, you're hoping for better things. Your higher self is, you know, giving you messages about what is good for you, what's going to make you happy. You're trying to figure that out. I know I keep getting drawn back to the fact that you had the Judgment card in the past, and then you have the Six of Cups. Both of these cards are reconciliation cards, or at least looking at the past. And you know, since you have the Ten of Cups, you know, above you, your higher self, you know, I'm just kind of wondering, you have the Ten of Wands in the middle, but I'm kind of wondering if for some of you, you know, you're trying to figure out if this person from the past is your Ten of Cups. That could be part of this choice, is trying to figure out that situation. Yeah, I mean, you have really nice energy here. It's Six of Wands is in your environment. You're feeling victorious in this. Whatever the situation is, you're moving on. You know, with the Unfinished Symphony, this is kind of like, you know, a reconciliation too, right? That the relationship isn't over. You may be separated from this person, maybe not have talked to them in a long time, but it's just not over. You know, like your energies are still in each other's energy field. Okay, and your hopes and fears are Seven of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. I think for a lot of you, this is about somebody from the past. Like, you know, Seven of Pentacles is you put a lot of work into this because you thought that it was, you know, your hopes and dreams. You had, you know, this was what you thought was, you know, meant for you forever. Really interesting energy. Okay, so let's see what your outcome is. The Hanged Man. Okay, so this is an energy of waiting, of trying to get wisdom, of insight as to how to move forward. It can also sometimes mean that, you know, you have to sacrifice something in order to get something else. There may be something that you have to sacrifice in order to get your Ten of Cups. And on the bottom, you have the Five of Swords, the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of pain with this situation, and somebody is in a lot of regret. And that could be either you or the other person that you're dealing with. You know, somebody, the King of Swords, you know, Libra, you're a sword, you're an air, air sign. So it could stand for you, but, you know, it's regrets about the way that things were handled because, you know, the King of Swords is kind of an energy of, you know, it's my way or the highway sometimes, all in the head. There's no emotion here. And then the King of Wands, of course, is, you know, somebody that wants things their way too. So there could be regrets either on your side or the person that you're dealing with, right? They may have been very much, you know, it's my way or the highway. I'm out of here. The King of Wands is kind of like, you know, yeah, I don't need this. I can, you know, find somebody else. That kind of energy, right? And they're regretting. Whoever had this type of energy is regretting this, you know, type of energy. And, you know, you've kind of been waiting, or somebody's been waiting and very anxious. Somebody's waiting and anxious about all of this, wanting to work it out, wanting to move forward. So let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards. I'm going to put these back over here. Yeah, really interesting. So, you know, with the unfinished symphony, it really is kind of coming into light that somebody here, either you or the person you're dealing with, doesn't want this situation to be over. Somebody's willing to, you know, give another voyage to the heart, let the love flow again. That with the teacher card, you know, they may have learned their lesson. They may have realized that the way that they acted in the past didn't, you know, wasn't the right move. You may be regretting that. So let's go ahead and clarify this 10 of Wands energy. 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the Sun. Okay, so you have had quite a bit, you know, this is a lot of Swords energy, a lot of pain. 5 of Swords again, so this is, you know, kind of like regrets, you know, a lot of conflict. 10 of Swords, this is being stabbed in the back. But guess what, Libra? You have love and abundance coming your way. You know, for a lot of you, you know, you may have kind of, you know, with the Queen of Wands as your cross, you may not feel like you're at the top of your game, but guess what? You know, because it's here, I feel like you've handled yourself very gracefully through all of this. You know, you haven't, there's no cards here where you were like, you know, being catty or unkind. Like, you handled yourself well. You know, you took the high road when all of this went down. Because, you know, you do have the Star card here, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and clarify this Star. You're healing. You're letting your light shine, even though all of this has been going on. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, and 9 of Cups. Yeah, somebody's realizing that, you know, they want to come back. They want to offer their love, and they're coming in quickly with the Knight of Swords. And they're going to tell you that they, you know, you're their 9 of Cups. You know, you had the 9 of Cups in your hopes and fears. But this person is really realizing that, you know, you really are the one that they wanted. Yeah. Your light has been shining through this entire situation, and they see that. They recognize your star, your light right now. And before, they maybe didn't recognize that, right? That was something that they didn't see. So let's take a look at the World card here. We have the High Priestess, the Moon, and the 7 of Cups. So you know, you're kind of stepping into a new light, because I think, you know, with the High Priestess and the Moon, some secrets have come to light. You kind of, you know, this person could have been a little bit sneaky. We have the 7 of Cups. They may have been trying to look at their other options, or maybe you have realized that you have other options. But there's some, you know, secrets, some things that were kind of hidden out of view, and your intuition kind of let you know that there wasn't something right here. You may have actually walked away from this person just because you were getting this kind of like vibe of, I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to go in a new direction because I'm not getting, you know, kind of like, you know, the whole picture. You're protecting your heart. You're looking into yourself, and you're trying to see, you know, what is it that I'm getting out of this situation? Okay, so let's look at the near future with the 6 of Cups. You have the King of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, so you have somebody that, you know, with the Six of Wands, but this is a true soulmate, right? I mean, you got the King of Cups, you got the Six of Wands. There's, you know, lots of victory and love in this, and with the Two of Cups, that's, you know, that's a true soulmate. That's a true love. You know, with the Six of Cups, this is clarifying the Six of Cups. Maybe either you or this person from the past has realized that you two are meant to be together. You know, that they kind of see the light now. They see the light. Okay, so let's see. You have the Six of Wands twice here. So let's see what the Six of Wands is. Yeah, so you have the Hangman, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. This clarity has left you waiting for a very long time. Like, I think this person really thought that they were right about whatever the situation is, right? And it's taken a long time for the clarity to come. And, you know, I think you feel like you've had to sacrifice a lot for this relationship. You've gotten really clear about that, about what it is that you want. You've gotten to this sense of victory, though. You know, like, you are definitely on top. I think that whatever you decide you want to do in this situation, you have the upper hand. You definitely have the upper hand. You have the wisdom. You are considered the teacher in this situation, right? You have the wisdom. With the Hangman coming out twice, you have the Star card, the Sun card, the Judgment card. Yeah, you definitely have gained a lot of wisdom. You've ascended in this situation. And so I think if you listen to your intuition, you're going to know what the direction is for this. So let's clarify this Nine of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Strength. You know that you have the strength to walk away from this situation, right? Whether you want to walk away from it in the middle of the night or you just want to walk away, right? This Eight of Cups has a sweet kind of like walk away from it. It's like, I'm leaving these Eight of Cups, and you know, the Eight of Cups is great. I enjoyed the Eight of Cups, but I'm really going to go after my Nine of Cups because this is what you really want. You're going, you know, you're planting the seeds. You're kind of deciding, I really want to go for the Eight of Cups. The Seven of Swords is also a little bit about, you know, you like self-denial, like not recognizing that this is really what you want, right? Or it could mean that you feel like you're a little bit selfish because you do want to walk away. This person might make you feel, you know, like you shouldn't be walking away, that you should, you know, just kind of reconcile, right? But remember, you have free will. You can do what you want. And you do have the strength. No matter what you decide, you do have the strength. You have the strength to walk away, or you have the strength to, you know, reconcile if that's really what you want. So let's take a look at the Ten of Cups and the Hanged Man energy and clarify those two. The Star, again, wow, the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. Okay, so this person is definitely going to come back and offer an apology. You know, you're going to be you're healing from this situation, and you're turning the wheel, right? You're stepping into a new world. You're seeing what it is that you really want as your Ten of Cups. You know, all along, you've been like working with the Nine of Cups, but here you are. Here's your intuition talking to you that this person might be your Nine of Cups, but do you really want to settle, right? This is kind of like, you know what you really want. It's about listening to your heart, right? It's about going within. It's about going within and finding out what it is that you really want. No matter what, I do think that this relationship is unfinished. It's and maybe it's time that you need to decide how you want to finish this symphony, right? I'm going to pull a couple of twin flame cards because we definitely have the sense here that there is a soulmate connection. So let's see what we have here. Blessings, protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. And I think that this is a really good message because I think that you definitely have free will. And with the strength card here in your hopes and fears, you definitely have the strength to make this decision and then to follow through with it. Okay, so you need to listen to your guides, your intuition, to your heart, and make the decision based on that. And surrender, detach, trust, free fall. Have faith that all will be well. Yeah. And I think that that is another thing. You know, you have the Hanged Man on the board twice too. The Hanged Man is about surrendering, sacrificing, you know, just trusting the universe, trusting, you know, whatever it is that is supposed to be on your path, that it will, you know, work out for the best. And compromise, mutual understanding, flexibility, give and take brings rewards. So this person may come back. There may be some compromises. You know, I don't see anything on the table that says that this person is deceitful or, you know, is truly hiding anything. They may not have let you know just how much they really care for you. That could be the hidden, you know, you have the Moon card. That could be the secret, right? Is that they haven't really kind of divulged like how much you really mean to them. And that might be something that they're going to come back and let you know because you have that Page of Cups. Okay, so let's take a look at the Romance Angel cards. And then we'll pull a Love Oracle card and an Angel Message card. Okay, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. And, you know, I think for a lot of you, you do have the Two of Cups. I think this is a soulmate connection, a deep soulmate connection. And part of this journey with this person is a spiritual, you know, is on your spiritual path because you have the Teacher card here. So you definitely could be twin flames or, you know, definitely, or, you know, just soulmates, but this is a deep connection. This is, you know, not casual. This is not a casual thing. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And as always, you know, whatever it is that we're trying to manifest in our life, it's all about staying positive about it, right? Because that will help bring it in. So stay positive. And finally, past life relationship. You have known each other before. And that could be in this lifetime or it could be in a past lifetime. But either way, this is definitely, we had a lot of reconciliation cards. So this is definitely somebody that, you know, you've been on a path with before, whether in this lifetime or a previous lifetime. So let's get a Love Oracle card and then we'll get an angel message. And Libra, if you've enjoyed this reading, I would really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. It really helps to build my channel. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yeah, that's easier said than done sometimes, but it's really true, right? Like sometimes we just have to let go of, you know, something from the past. We have to forgive ourselves, forgive others, have compassion, try to look at it from, you know, a different perspective because you do have the compromise card here. So there may be something you need to compromise with in this situation. Okay, just one, please. Thank you. Prayer. Dear God, help me always to remember that the present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. That's a great way to end this because it, once again, it doesn't look like whatever your falling out was because of some, you know, huge betrayal. There's no cards like that on here. We don't have, you know, any of those types of cards. So I think it is something about compromising, about seeing the perspective of each other. It doesn't mean that you have to surrender all of you, all of your side to the other side. But it is something about looking at the situation maybe in a little bit of a different perspective, and the other person also has to do the same. It's about, you know, compromise, coming together and seeing each other's perspective. And then, you know, at that point, maybe you do say the symphony is over, or you're ready to write another one. Okay, I'm going to leave it with that, Libra. I do wish you all the best with this situation and all your situations. See you next week. Bye-bye.